The crowd rises to its feet, salutes the field as it comes down. The green flag waves, and the Hooters 500 is underway. Oh, and we have a spin. Bodine is in the fence. So is Rick Mast.
Oh, no. Davey got through. Kyle Petty got through. I think I saw Alan Kuwwicki on the bottom of the racetrack getting through.
There are 4 or 5 cars that are heavily damaged. The caution flag is Bill Elliot got through.
Then they're racing back to the line. They're racing back to the line, trying to lead a lap. Here they come. Mark Martin trying desperately to lead a lap and get 5 bonus points.
But Dale Earnhardt won't win.
Rick Mast, the pole sitter, is heavily damaged in the right front and in the right rear of the car. The accident occurred as the cars went into turn number 1 after they had completed just 1 lap. Here's what happened. Bodine was in the lead as they crossed the stripe, but Rick Mast was right there on the outside, and then Brett's car got out from under him.
Got out from under him. Rick Mast spins, and we see all the cars going by on the inside. And Mark Martin, what a great job he's doing saving that automobile. Kuwwicki turned the car left. Now here comes, who is that yellow car? Is that 41?
I believe it.
Is that Hud Strickland in the Kellogg's Cornflakes car?
Here's the green flag. We're back to racing.
Here they are, 3 abreast coming off the second corner. Kuwwicki drove up on the outside of Elliott, made it 3 abreast. Meanwhile, Rusty Wallace trying to get by Kuwwicki. That was on the inside of Bill Elliot.
First 4 cars actually have broken away from the rest of the field. There's Bill Elliot and Alan Kulwicki running nose to tail. Sterling Marlin behind Alan.
These cars going in these turns at about 200 miles an hour.
Dale Earnhardt and Rusty Wallace almost contact on pit road. Earnhardt has run out of fuel. He radioed the crew just a moment ago, said the fuel pressure gauge has fluctuated. Guys, I got to come in now. And Rusty Wallace is pushing him, trying to give him an assistance down pit road. They are running very, very slowly, and Earnhardt is totally out of fuel. The car number 3 is not running. He is coasting down pit road. Richard Childress and the crew standing here with a bottle of ether to try to get the car refired. And now it quietly, can you believe the luck that Dale Earnhardt has had in 1992? The Goodrich crew goes to work. They will change all 4 tires down here. And Kyle Petty is making entrance on the pit road. Let's go to John Kernan.
Jerry, they've already done right side tires, left side. What's going on? Kyle gets down and away. A pretty fast pit stop for the Mellow Yellow crew. Back down pit road to Jerry Punch.
Work going on the right side and left side of the Kodak Film Chevrolet for Ernie Irvin, who would have been the lead car. They put right side tires on. The crew scampering around. They are pushing Dale Earnhardt's car. Trying to get that car fired, and now Earnhardt's car does refire as the Purelator car goes by. And the car number 4 going out. Here is Jeff Bodine leading pit road. And the car number 30 has spun. The Pennzoil Pontiac has spun. We should be seeing caution here at Atlanta.
We do see caution. Doyle Ford is waving the caution flag because of Michael Waltrip's spin.
Unbelievable. All these guys ran out of fuel, and before some of the cars could make their pit stop, the caution comes out as Michael Waltrip, the Pennzoil Pontiac, comes off the corner, and around he goes.
no contact with any other driver. The car just broke loose at the top of the racetrack in turn 2, and then he backed it into the wall on the back stretch, and then may have made contact. Don't think he did, but you could see the left front tire below there.
But boy, these points leaders, did they get Bill Elliot, Davey Allison, Alan Kuwwicki had not made their pit stops. These fellas have got several of good cars a lap down now. Man, Elliott is leading the race. That's 5 bonus points.
That helps him close the gap. Trying to win his second Winston Cup championship. There he is, Bill Elliot leading the race. Second is Alan Kulwicki.
Now then, when they make their pit stop, will Davey stay on the racetrack, lead the race, and get 5 bonus points? Will Kuwwicki? What do you think?
Well, I don't know. They're going to be giving up a lot of track position.
I know they are. Let's see how this plays out.
And
boy, don't you know these radios are going back and forth. What do we do? What do we do? Hey guys, make that call. I'm not going. Here comes Bill. Here comes Alan.
Let's see what Davey does. Davey's to the inside. Yeah, he's coming in. Mark Martin is in. Ricky Rudd and others. Very slowly down pit road.
All these cars that you see coming down pit road had not pitted. Jerry Punch, here they come.
And Alan Kulwicki's Hooters crew will go to work on that car. Car number 7 on the bottom of your screen. You're watching the Haviland crew on the top of your screen. 2 competing teams trying to win a race and win a championship. Watching the Haviland crew now. Right side tires already going on. Left side lug nuts coming off. They have fueled the car. They have yet to work on that body damage on the left rear of the Haviland car. Meanwhile, Alan Kulwicki cannot get his car in gear. Finally gets in gear. The car number 11 exits pit road. That is the Budweiser car, Bill Elliot. And now Davey Allison heads back to turn 1.
This, you wouldn't believe the guy running about 10th is leading the race, but that's what's happening. Bill Elliott is the leader, and all these cars in front of Elliott laps down, trying to stay on the tail of the lead lap, and hope the caution flag comes out so they can get that lap back. And once again, gas has played into Bill Elliott's hands. Remember in the spring, he did not have the best car here, but he won the race because he stretched the fuel stop and caught all the other guys in the pits and a lap down.
Admittedly, Bill Elliot had about a 7th or 8th place finish car, but he played it very smart. He and the Junior Johnson team, they stayed out as long as they could, caught the yellow that they needed. That allowed Bill Elliot to win one of his 4 races in the early part of the '92 season.
Meanwhile, as we watch this, Ernie Irvin is driven by Dale Earnhardt. Remember how they led the race earlier on.
Here is Alan Kulwicki going to the inside of Bill, and this is the battle for the lead. And I believe Alan Kulwicki would get 5 bonus points for leading that lap. He was slightly ahead of Bill when they crossed the line.
And the point and the scoring stand is here at the start-finish line in Atlanta. If the scoring stand is another location, now here comes Rudd on the outside of Kuwwicki.
Well, he will get credit for leading that lap, and thus has led in 20 races during the 1992 season, more than any other driver.
Crash down the front straightaway.
Ken Schrader, Wally Dolan back.
Darrell Waltrip's involved.
And Richard Petty is flaming going into turn number 1.
He's knocked the oil cooler off his car, and the oil is on fire.
Richard Petty, the car is on fire. Petty has got the car stopped.
It'll go. Extinguisher. It'll go out. That was Richard yelling to his crew, "Get a fire extinguisher down here."
Yeah, they got there. I pulled up to the fire truck.
Richard said, "I pulled to the fire truck."
Well, I'll tell you, that's a great presence of mind, right?
And what a way for the career of Richard Petty to end. Let's not say right now, though, that his race is over. They could get the car back going, but I doubt it.
Once again, Bill Elliott got through a crash. I didn't see what happened to the crash. I just looked up and saw stuff flying.
There is the king out of the car. And this may be the final farewell.
But thank God he was able to walk away from it and wave to the fans.
But you know, they ought to take the king back to the garage here and something better than a record.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's not a good way to end a career that has been so great.